Welcome to this workshop on cloud computing for our small business needs, featuring Wave Accounting. The cloud as a metaphor for the Internet signifies the ubiquity and endless capacity of the Internet. In this regard, cloud computing refers to the hosting of software applications, data storage, and database processing over the Internet. The National Institute of Standards and Technology defined cloud computing as a model for enabling convenient, on-demand network access to a shared pool of configurable computing resources that can be rapidly provisioned and released with minimal management effort or service provider interaction. Services are hosted in the cloud in three ways: through software as a service or SaaS, platform as a service or PaaS, or through infrastructure as a service or IaaS. These three paradigms require varying levels of technical skill by users and allow users different levels of flexibility and control. SaaS requires the least amount of technical skill since you can utilize existing applications on the Internet as opposed to applications which are hosted on a central computer or data center. The Google Docs package, featuring word processing, spreadsheet, and presentation capabilities, is an example of SaaS application. PaaS software gives your business a platform along with the tools to develop and run your own custom applications. Google App Engine and Microsoft's Windows Azure platform represent PaaS platforms which will allow your IT departments to develop, run, and maintain your company's custom applications. Your applications may be for your own in-house deployment, or you may make it available to the public. IaaS hosting allows your company to store data, create, run, and maintain your existing applications on a cloud supplier's infrastructure. IaaS hosting falls under four different categories. First, the private cloud, aka a vendor-managed private cloud, is your most expensive but also your most secure option. The private cloud allows you to rent physical servers housed in a specific area of a data center, which are totally dedicated to the data storage and processing needs of your company alone. Next, dedicated hosting allows your company to rent physical servers on demand. Although these servers are dedicated to your company, they are mixed in with the servers of other users. Hybrid hosting offers your company the option of renting a combination of physical and virtual instance servers on demand. Your company could have the option of running your applications on physical servers while storing data on virtual instance servers, thereby providing your company with a more costly option than the previous ones. Finally, cloud hosting is your least expensive option and allows your company to rent virtual instance servers as needed. This option, however, may also be your least secure option since your company will be sharing servers with other users. Amazon Web Services is an example of an IaaS platform. Cloud computing can allow you to take your business to new heights by affecting your company's triple bottom, that is, your company budget, personnel, and environment. Cloud computing allows your company to be independent of location and device. Cloud computing allows your employees to access, update, and maintain company files and records simultaneously and on the go. You can run your business from any geographical location and conference at any time from any internet-ready device. This mobility helps to reduce in-house office supply costs and helps your company to leave a low environmental footprint and support a green initiative. Cloud computing promotes productivity, efficiency, and flexibility as your staff can create, collaborate, and communicate in real time from remote locations. Cloud computing allows your company to reduce operating costs in terms of less money spent on purchasing and updating software, maintaining hardware, and storing data. Your company can pay for services on demand and scale up or down as services are needed. You can avoid the pitfall and high cost of purchasing services for increased demand only to be stuck with increased server capacity when demand has decreased. The costs of moving to cloud hosting are free in many cases or can be rented at low hourly rates as needed. Cloud computing also allows your company to reduce overhead in terms of personnel since there's no need for the personnel to maintain your network, physical servers, and processors. Your company can reduce expenses in terms of payroll, taxes, and benefits. Many cloud computing resources come with free online tutorials. These applications also tend to be user-friendly. The most common challenge when it comes to cloud computing is the issue of security, particularly if you are renting virtual instance servers. If you are not renting space on physical servers, you cannot be certain about who may be securing your information. There is also the danger of virtual servers being more susceptible to hackers than physical servers. Another challenge occurs in the concern that if the servers go down, you will be unable to access your data. Yet another challenge is a concern about losing data if there is an outage or fire wherever your physical servers may be located. In cases such as these, it is highly recommended that the applications you are using have servers which are secured electronically and physically at an unknown location. It is also recommended that your host vendor backs up your data to minimize the risk of losing information. You can feel at ease about the security of highly sensitive information which is transferred from your computer to servers by making sure that your cloud host, especially those who provide financial services, use high levels of encryption in order to keep your information safe from hackers. Encryption is a code which contains bits that must be cracked in order for an intruder to gain access. The higher the number of bits, the harder it is to breach security. Finally, it is highly recommended that you develop strong passwords containing uppercase and lowercase letters and including numbers. Protect your passwords and change them frequently. Wave Accounting, the totally free online application featured in this workshop, uses 256-bit encryption and further maintains highly secure servers by having their service and procedures audited and verified by multiple third-party vendors. Some examples of cloud services that could meet your small business needs are Dropbox for online data storage and file sharing, Google Docs, a free online office suite, Google Apps, Microsoft Office Live Business for operating your small business online on a budget, Wave Accounting, online service for managing your company's finances, Salesforce.com, an online application for customer relationship management, Skype, a free option for video conferencing, Meraki Wi-Fi Stumbler for the small businesses who do not have the resources or infrastructure for an in-house IT department, and QuickBase as a database for supplying your cloud computing needs. I hope that this presentation has cleared the air on the topic of cloud computing and its usefulness for your small business. We will now take a 30-minute recess, after which we will reconvene for a discussion session in which I will field questions regarding the material presented here this morning. Thank you.